So, you have decided to get on board and earn your own bills like everybody else. And it's not surprising that you have already decided or are kind of deciding that dropshipping is the best way to do so. After all, why not? Blogs everywhere advertise dropshipping courses with photos of businessmen and women hanging out on beaches with their laptops, happily clicking away as the dollars roll in. You'll be able to work from wherever, whenever, and however you like, they say. It's easy to make money with dropshipping, and there's little risk involved. And of course, you are impressed. But hold on to that thought for a second, because we do have a lot to tell you here. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, and today we'll be talking about a few reasons as to why dropshipping won't really work for you. Before we start busting some of the myths about how dropshipping is made to look amazing in commercials, let us begin by understanding what dropshipping actually is. It's basically an online fulfillment technique in which the online merchant, which is going to be you in this scenario, won't be storing or shipping any of your own products. Instead, you will enter into agreements with dropshipping suppliers who are wholesalers and manufacturers that agree to pick, pack, and ship products on behalf of you. So, how does this work? When you receive a new order on your website, all you need to do is simply notify the supplier, and the item is dropshipped directly to the customer. You never touch the product. We do get why the entire process sounds so appealing. After all, you do not have to deal with the hassle of storing and shipping products, let alone worrying about excess materials that you are not able to sell. It does seem that you don't really have to do anything except get started with a computer, an internet connection, and very little money. It's right up anyone's street. You don't need to wait for a lot of things to fall into place to get started with a business fueled through dropshipping. And that gives us our first drawback regarding the entire process: a very high competition. Since really anyone can just join in and get started with this, you will have a lot of competitors, even in a niche that may have seemed uncommon to you. To make matters worse, you won't have much of an exclusivity. Suppliers will deal with not just you, but a huge number of other merchants that will want the same products that you are interested in. The math gets complicated here. Since it is already a competitive market, most merchants will try to get customers by putting a price tag as low as possible. On the other hand, you might have to shell out your profit range, because why would the suppliers compromise for the problem you are facing? If this goes on in the long run, you might be looking at a tremendous loss figure. Dropshipping might look like anyone's game, but if you start working on it, you will realize that a lot of hard work and patience goes into a successful dropshipping website. For starters, you need to be really good with the internet, website design, and SEOs. People will pay attention to your websites and products if only it looks attractive and efficient. You need to be well versed with customer support and your advertisements. Dropshipping doesn't end after the order is delivered. You need to be there for answering the customer's queries and stay connected with them until they are satisfied with your service. Even though the budget for starting a dropshipping business is low, you should have at least $300 to $400 for advertising your website and bring in online traffic when you are starting one. Things could go wrong with your niche as well. There might be some products that are popular in some places and not really needed at other locations. So you need to sit back and analyze what market you want to build and which customer base you need to be targeting for your profits. All in all, it's not really all smiles as they make dropshipping seem to be. You need to be consistent, patient, and put in as much effort as it goes into an online business. After all of this, you might wonder, hey, I am working hard, so I will definitely get those dollar bills without losing any, right? Well, sorry to disappoint you, but no. Dropshipping comes with all its risks and a very low profit margin. You put less money in and you get less money out, and that means you have to do a lot just to keep the business afloat. You will need money to cover your marketing, maintaining your site, managing sales orders, and covering your office hours. What's more, you'll have to pay additional fees for the wholesaler to pick, pack, and ship each customer order, and your profit margin will suffer accordingly. Most dropshippers make around 10% to 15% profit. Big ticket items typically bring in the lowest profit, while cheaper accessory products deliver higher margins. The bigger problem is returns. Up to 25% of all online purchases are returned, and it's even worse for dropshipping websites thanks to the potential unreliability of dropship suppliers. While some suppliers may be willing to take the product back, chances are they won't be paying for the return shipping. You might even have to shell out your own money for a new purchase and its shipping in case a customer is dissatisfied with a product. Another sore spot that might cost you even more money and less profit margins is expensive shipping charges. A customer might order 3 different shirts that come from 3 different suppliers, and you will have to pay for each individual shipment rather than a grouped bill, which could have been a much lesser amount. You can't even rely on high shipping charges to be paid by the customer, as they just might abandon their cart seeing that high shipping price, like any of us do. At this point, you might be thinking that we are completely against dropshipping. Well, not really. We do believe that dropshipping is a very much successful get-rich-quick scheme, but that doesn't mean we are suggesting you to completely turn against the tide. The truth of the matter is that e-commerce is not a cakewalk. Dropshipping has its own shares of risks and sore points, so it is indeed better if you read and thoroughly plan out your actions. A lot of successful dropshippers do recommend starting out the traditional way, packing and delivering your own products until you build a certain level of trust and popularity among your customers before moving on to precise dropshipping. Keeping a limited number of trusted suppliers, making sure that your inventory is stocked and looks appealing, paying attention to your product margins, and building a good business model might just help you to get your footing right in this business. And of course, patience and hard work, that comes in a package with any other business. You already know that. So what do you think about dropshipping? Would you be willing to get started on it or follow a more concrete business model? Are you a successful dropshipper already and would be willing to share a few tips? Do let us know what you think in the comment section below. Also, if you love this video, make sure to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. We won't keep you waiting for long. In fact, we will be back pretty soon.